Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Welcome to my daily vlog. Welcome to the very stormy state of Florida.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Yeah, we did not have a good night last night. And when I say we, I mean me and the pups last night. We had people in our neighborhood setting off fireworks till almost midnight. And then my husband decided to get up and go for a fishing trip at 3 a.m. with our uncle. And so I was awake until about 11:30, 12, and then I was back awake at 3, and then really bad storms rolled through here at around 5:30 a.m. So of course I was up at 5:30. So I've had seriously broken, horrible sleep. I am really, really tired. I may lay down and take a nap later. But I'm getting ready to measure in. I'm getting ready to show you my measurements. Since June 6th, because June 6th was when I started my restart, and about a week after that, I started doing the hula hoop, and you will be so surprised at how many inches I've lost. And after the measurements, I will show you what I'm eating for breakfast. All right, guys, how about some body measurements? Now, I'm not in any way, shape, or form editing, filtering, nothing. This is what my body looks like. I'm not sucking it in. This is flat, or this is relaxed. That's sucked in. So if I was sucking it in, that's what it would look like. This is relaxed, sucking it in, relaxed. Okay, so just so you know, no hocus pocus, no fancy angles, no filtering, no nothing. This is me. This is what it looks like. I don't think I've lost anything here. And, ooh, yes, sir. That is 32 and 1 notch past the half mark. Oh, there's the tab. Look, this is the tab where I last measured. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that right there. So I have lost a little bit. Let me mark that. All right, I've got my pen. So let's do the hips. And that is 43 and a half, 26 and a half, 25 and a half. So let's go in the spare room and write these measurements down and see what my loss has been. All right, guys, it's day 27 on track and 27 days since I started my restart. I did my measurements. Now, I'm not sure what happened to the mid, like between the rib cage. Maybe I didn't measure in the right place, but I am showing 1 inch increased. But I measured everywhere else, and everywhere else I saw a loss for a total of 2.35 inches lost. All right, guys, this is my breakfast. I did allow myself 2 tablespoons of sharp cheddar cheese shredded, and that's because I had that yesterday and it didn't seem to impact my weigh-in, but that will be my only dairy today. I have here a 1/4 cup of zucchini that I lightly fried in the pan as I was making the omelet, 3 eggs, and then of course 1.5 pieces of ham. This is my lunch: 1 hot dog, a handful of pork rinds, that's probably 2 servings, and 2 measured tablespoons of ranch dressing. I'm super lazy for dinner tonight, so I just made a sandwich without bread using lunch meat, 1 slice of cheese. I have 2 stalks of celery cut in half, 1 pickled egg, and 5 olives. Hey guys, so I came out to take the dogs for a walk, but you see Toby's tail is down. He's just not into walking, so I've had to call my husband because I am about a half a mile away from home. I can't carry him all the way home with Carmi. So Hubs is coming to pick up Toby. We'll see if Carmi wants to go home. I'm going to finish the walk, though. I need to finish the walk, and I need to finish this video. So I'll see you after Hubs comes and gets the dogs. All right, guys. So I decided to continue my walk without the dogs and have some alone time, enjoy myself. I haven't been able to get out of the house much this week because of the very bad weather. And to be honest with you, I've been stuck taking care of the dogs the last few days being sick. So I am taking 30 minutes to myself. I'm getting some exercise, even without my Fitbit. Yep, I completely forgot my Fitbit, but the steps do still count. They still count. All right. What I want to talk about is I recognize some behavior today, and I'm trying to figure out what triggered the emotions and behavior that I recognized. This morning, I was super tired. You can hear me tell you in the beginning of this video why I was tired. You can hear me say that I may take a nap later. I may lay down and get some rest. And at the time that I was saying it, I was okay. I was okay with taking a nap. But as the day proceeded and I began to feel more and more fatigue, I started thinking, well, you could get a load of laundry done. You could do those dishes. And I started to feel guilty for needing a nap. I started feeling worthless. I started feeling lazy. And I even started speaking to myself in a negative way. Like, man, what are you freaking laying down for? There's so much that needs to be done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you need a nap. Just go make yourself a cup of coffee. Get the floors done, strip the dog beds, you know what I'm saying? And I think this ties to me overwhelming myself. When are two times, not exclusively, but what are two times that I am vulnerable to snacking, overeating, and binge eating? When I'm tired and when I'm emotional. So I was very tired today. I was exhausted. And being tired can chemically make you feel hungry even when you're not hungry. So I'm already on high alert that I'm tired, I'm fatigued, and there's the potential there to snack, and I don't want to break my 27-day streak. But on top of it, that behavior that I caught the other day where I was stacking chores on top of myself purposefully to overwhelm me, I was doing that again today while tired. So I'm trying for the life of me to figure out why. What triggered that behavior? Like, I'm having a hard time figuring out. I recognized the behavior. I was able to see it today. It was the same thing. I put two and two together. It was a different scenario, but it was the same objective. The last time I recognized it, it was me making a to-do list that was impossible so that I would purposefully fail. This time it was being tired and needing to rest, but guilting myself into staying strong and keep going and stay focused, right? Building an impossible list. So why am I doing that? What is it that is triggering that? Because that's not an everyday attitude. It's not an everyday behavior. And other than I'm tired and maybe wanting to give myself an excuse to eat, maybe because I'm 27 days successful now and I'm trying to self-sabotage, I can't think of any one thing that triggered what I was feeling today, but I'm feeling super confident that I was able to identify the behavior immediately and say, oh, wait a minute, what's happening here? And I didn't make myself a coffee. As a matter of fact, I took off my shoes, I turned down the air conditioner 1 degree, I turned on the fan in my room, and I laid down and I fell asleep and I took a 3-hour nap. And when I first woke up from my nap, I felt so refreshed and so invigorated and ready to go. But then the voices in my head started saying, man, Pat's going to be home and you haven't done the floors and you haven't done this and you haven't done that. And he's letting you be a stay-at-home wife and you're like slacking. And why are you so tired? You don't do anything all day. And I'm like literally being an abusive husband to myself. Now, my husband would never, ever, ever say anything to me. He wouldn't care if the dishes were piled up. He wouldn't care if the dirty laundry was piled up. He would not care. He would not care. So why am I doing this to myself? Why am I coming at me like this? That is the question. So I'm keeping with my focus in July of recognizing toxic and behaviors that would cause me to overeat, to cause me to purposefully self-destruct, cause me to overeat or become snacky. I am trying to identify, pinpoint all of these behaviors before they happen. And man, if I can do that, the rest of my life is going to be smooth sailing. With my self-discipline and with my self-awareness, if I can identify what is triggering me, that is going to be an amazing, amazing finding. And I think it's going to be what keeps me binge-free the rest of my life, really. I mean, like, I hate to even say that out loud because I feel like I'm going to jinx myself. But what kind of world would that look like? Where there was no more fear of binging because I understood exactly why I binged. I understood exactly what created the behavior to create the binge. I mean, how amazing would that be? Guys, this isn't just about what I put in my mouth. It's why I'm eating it. It's not just about a macro. It's about why I'm choosing to either medicate comfort with food. Why am I searching for happiness in something I am eating instead of just being happy within myself? And that's a big goal. But I think me and the man upstairs, yes, I think we're going to do it. I think he's going to help me do it. I know he's going to help me do it. One day I'm going to look back at this time in my life and I'm just going to praise Jesus. Well, I praise Jesus anyway, but I'm just going to praise him. Praise him in the storm, right? Really, I'm grateful. Because once again, second time, I've recognized binge behavior, self-sabotage, and I've stopped it. It's amazing. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. All right, guys, that's all I got, or I'm going to ramble on and take you to church. So I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Got a hair appointment tomorrow. Got to try to get the dogs into the vet. And everything else is just kind of up in the air. So I'll see you then. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.